What's up, guys? We're here at the Kress booth, the Equip Expo. I'm here with Andy. What's going on?
How are you?
Tell us a little bit about your business.
So I own Campbell Landscaping in Canton, Ohio. We have a total of currently 16 of these RTK robotic mowers. We have a total of 4 maintenance crews and 4 landscape construction crews, and we are slowly implementing the RTK robotic mowers into our maintenance programs versus traditional mowing.
So I was just talking to him here at the booth, and I'm like, are you cool with being on camera? Let's talk about this, because I feel like I've heard when I bring up robots, I'm a tech nerd, a lawn nerd, so I'm interested in them, but people say, oh, you know, this is going to replace our jobs, and this is going to, you know, whatever. But you said no, your employees actually like this.
Yeah, so I was very clear from the beginning when I started talking to my team about the robots, and I was very clear that we don't plan to replace jobs, we don't plan to replace positions. What we plan to do is we plan to allow our team members to do more skilled labor and things that the robot can't do. And then with that, more volume, but not less people. So
your crew still shows up once a week?
Yep, we still show up like normal for weekly visits.
And what do you do?
We're trimming the edges, we're cleaning up any debris in the turf, we're blowing off hard surfaces, we're maintaining the flower beds, all of those things that we would have normally done on a weekly turf visit, except for the physical mowing.
So we do weekly mowing, but that's pretty much it.
Okay,
at a customer's property.
Sure.
So theoretically, we could make more money with this, because we could now take the time that we're normally mowing and offer bed maintenance.
Sure, absolutely.
Kind of seems like a no-brainer to start this on somebody's property, because it would look good all the time. Of course, you have the mowing labor, but not even that. You can just transfer that labor while still charging for mowing to maintaining beds, trimming shrubs, trees, trash, and just offering other services.
Absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, it opens up so many doors. The thing is, it's just adopting the change. It's, you know, our industry, I think, is so set in their ways that this is how we always do things, and it's just kind of opening the door to a different way of doing what we do.
Yeah, and so can you tell us a little bit about contracts and like how would you implement this on a yard that you already maintain?
So what I share with our customers is this is just a new way that we are maintaining that property, and we're still going to cut your grass just like we have committed to do, and we're still going to maintain the property just like we've always done and committed to do. We're just doing it a little bit differently.
Have you ever had
the benefits?
Have you had pushback from anybody?
We've had some customers that have been concerned or been worried, but a lot of the times once they see the mowers, they get through the first month and everybody gets used to how it all works. They're very satisfied.
Yeah. How do you think this has affected your business, and are you going to continue down this path?
We're absolutely going to continue down the path, and I think how it's affected our business is it's opening up the doors for more opportunities.
In a perfect world, you have 16 now, which I find incredible, you know, because I'm interested in the idea. I've never met anybody actually doing it, so this is really cool. If you had 200 customers and you guys were traditionally mowing it, like with trailer mowers like we do, and I gave you 200 robots or continue down the path, would you go robots or down the traditional path?
I would go robots every time.
That's wild. And so, do you think this has made you more money?
I think with time it'll open up more profit opportunities, absolutely.
Because of the labor savings, or because of more services that you can offer?
Both.
With your employees' time?
Both.
I'm sold. So, real quick for me, because if I pick out a customer we've had forever, what do I do tomorrow to try to implement this?
Well, I think the first thing you need to do is you need to learn how the robots operate. And what I would recommend is you put a robot at your yard first, or your shop and watch how it maintains that and kind of learn the nuances of the technology. After that, let's go to those, a select handful of customers and slowly implement it and explain this is a new way we're going to do business.
Is everything maintained through Kress app?
Yes.
Like your 16 units are just, you can see everything going on?
Yep, I can see every mower working.
That's wild. And they're cutting at night?
Yep, they can cut 24 hours a day in the rain.
And they're dead quiet?
I have mine parked right outside my bedroom window, and I don't hear it go out at night when it goes out.
That's wild. So you have one at your house?
Absolutely.
Is it a conversation starter with like the neighbors of these robots?
Oh yeah.
And they're like, what is that? And does that get you more business?
Absolutely. Opens up more doors.
Yeah. Real quick, we're just doing a little interview style, but I'm curious, how do we pick one?
So different units will comfortably maintain different size properties.
Okay.
And so I would pick the mower based on the size property that you're maintaining.
So if I go, I'm going to Nancy's house, measure out the square footage, and then I know what to get?
Yep.
Okay, so let's say you have a year-long contract, like you said, and next year, Andy, we don't want your service.
So it's just like any other traditional mower, you're going to go mow a different property with it.
So you literally just pick it up?
Yeah, I pick up my toys and I take them elsewhere. The difference is that you're going to take this mower back to your shop with you at the end of the year anyways, and clean it and service it and change the blades and all of that stuff. And
something you said flipped the way my mind worked, because I'm like, well, this is going to be sitting just at somebody's property, and that's it. That's the mower. But you're like, no, that's my asset. If you don't, we'll just pick it up, move it, and take it somewhere else. What's the longest time you've had a robot on a property?
2 years. So we're 2 years into this at this point.
Okay. And is there any signs that that's the robot's ending life? Like I'm just trying to gauge how long.
So we've been working with Kress robots this year. I've had property being maintained by robots for 2 years. Kress's warranty is 3 years on the robots. I expect to be getting more than 3 years out of a robot, though.
Okay. So how'd you calculate, like, this is what we need to charge to be able to make our money back? Should you go off the warranty lifetime just to be?
I haven't changed our pricing structure, so we're pricing properties the same way we would have previously. Okay. With traditional mowers.
I appreciate the time.
Absolutely.
Good luck with everything. Yep. I'd love to get your card, man.
Sure.
I think it's so interesting, and if I have any questions about implementing it,
absolutely,
I'll shoot you a text.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.